a phenomenal achievement. How did it feel to cross the finish line this afternoon?
Yeah, it was really good to get finished. The team worked incredibly hard this week, and the logistics and moving around the cities has brought a different challenge than what we've had before. Um, but yeah, certainly the run has been tough, but it's been once again a big team effort and been able to do it.
What hurts the most at the moment?
At the moment, probably my feet and my right hamstring. So I think I've got off pretty lightly. And battery wise, we're all a bit run down because it's been a big week. We moved around a fair bit, and then you had the running in as well. Means there's a fair bit of fatigue in there, but I suppose in many ways we're the lucky ones because that'll go and we get fixed up. Those who are in the MND community and those who've been diagnosed, they don't have that option or that choice, and they're unable to get themselves right again. So it's been worth every step. Like I said, the team worked incredibly hard this week. It's a big beast of a machine now, and that's through it being our fourth year together, and everybody's been fantastic.
You said ahead of the challenge that you thought there was a good chance it would be physically the most difficult of these that you've done. Has that been the case? And equally, how tough has the mental aspect of it been this time around?
Yeah, that's certainly been the case. I think some of that is it's probably a combination of a few different things. Firstly, lack of preparation because of the World Cup for 5 months, which meant really, I ran a lot whilst I was there, but didn't really do any real distance. So November was a big month for me, and then you're always conscious of getting injured late on and cramming. There is a lot of issues with cramming your running in as well at the back end, trying to get ready when that's you do yourself more damage. So the lack of prep was one thing. Then the weather been pretty brutal. I know we've asked for the worst to come at us, and we certainly got it. And then the logistics of just moving around the cities. To give you an example, when we arrived back from Dublin and it got to the hotel in Brighton, we arrived at midnight. So that's meant, recovery when you think actually you've got 20 hours of recovery a day, how that's carved up. It's been very different to what we've done previously. So, and that's a credit to the team we've got because they have to turn you around pretty quickly and make sure you're ready. Mentally, it's, for the runners and the cyclists, it's make the start line each day. And then when you're in it, you can sort of fight and battle through. There's plenty of emotion there. There's plenty of things that get us to continue running. But actually just getting to the start line is the big thing.
I'm sure that every day over the last 7 days, there's been a little moment of something that's inspired you, something that's really kept you going. If you were going to maybe pick out one or two of those incidents over the course of the week, what do you think the things are that will stay with you?
Well, there's lots of them. There's lots of really quick interactions and fleeting moments. Rob starting us off with Lindsay. That, to get a few minutes with the dressing room before we started was particularly special. And then wherever we've been, sort of the extra mile on each day that we've done where the M&D community have joined us. Some of those for us, we've had to run a bit quicker because it was early on in the ultra where you're trying to keep your times and bank some running. And then obviously the ones that are later on when you've done the bulk of your running, you're all right for time, you can spend a bit longer. In those miles, interacting and speaking to people. So, but in all of them, there's been some fantastic families involved. A lot of people in wheelchairs who've got M&D. A lot of people on breathing apparatus, which are living their lives, and that's what this is about.
Last couple from me then. Firstly, what's the plan this weekend? Please tell me that you are having a rest.
Yeah, I'll have a bit of a rest. I've got some work to do tomorrow, and I'll be game on Sunday working, so but I'll try and catch up on some sleep. I want to see some family. I've been away for 5 months, and then had a pretty busy month getting ready for this, and then you're away for a week. So I'm really looking forward to Christmas. But yeah, I'll try and bang some sleep this weekend.
And finally, I'm pretty sure you said after number 3 that that was the last one. Are we putting anything on record this time that this is the last one, or are there potentially other challenges ahead of you?
I think we'll see. What I'm really conscious of is the team have put so much in the last 4 that we've done. I can't do it on my own, so I know they're extremely passionate about what we've done. We've got some time together on the bus tonight. Let everybody settle and enjoy and celebrate. It's been a really, really good week. I'll never say never. It's a big possibility we will go again. And I think some of that is we're probably showing what our grand total ends up being because, we're certainly all conscious of compassion fatigue. We're also really conscious that, we're really passionate about the M&D community and want to keep helping, whether that's through running or not, we're not sure. But I think we're really keen to see the donations and where those end up. Because ultimately, the things that really shift the dial, we want to raise the awareness, we want to change how people feel about the M&D community. But if we're really going to help them, then we need to continue to raise money so I can find a cure.
Just sort of following on from what you said to Catherine there, do you have like ideas in mind and then do you sort of leave it a few weeks for you to sort of float these suggestions?
I think because of we've done 4 now, we sort of get an idea of what's worked and what hasn't. I think this one in particular has given us a prototype, almost a roadshow where we could get out and see the M&D community, which is what's really important, whilst combining runs and fundraising. So I don't think it'd be too dissimilar to what we've done over the last couple of years. But again, I think it'd be pretty foolish to say straight away, I think it's important we all reflect and enjoy tonight and then see where we are in a week or 2.
I was going to say, I mean, sort of taking the ultras around the country and to Ireland as well. Perhaps did they give you sort of different perspectives on the work that you're on, the fundraising that you're doing, and the effect that what you're doing is having on different parts of the country, maybe?
Yeah, but yeah, I think sometimes you probably certainly underestimate sort of the work that's gone on previously and what it's meant to people in Brighton or London or what it's meant to people in Birmingham, Cardiff, in Dublin. Clearly, we've been to Leeds and York before, and clearly we've been to Edinburgh before. So, but M&D doesn't pick locations; it's everywhere. And what we found is, wherever we've been now, we've had unbelievable support, especially from the M&D community. So that needs to continue in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, we're really passionate about it, and it's a really beautiful community that we feel we can continue to help. What that looks like, I'm not sure yet.
And just last one for me. Did you say to Catherine you're actually at a game on Sunday working?
Yes, I'm at Sale.
You're at Sale, are you? Right, okay. Yeah, it would have been a bit daft to sort of commit to a game at Exeter maybe this weekend. You there, mate?
And you're trying to put yourself in a position where you can see, a really good game to start with. Clearly a team that have got some wonderful players, and it'd be great to see how the Sale boys go against them. So yeah, I think it's been smart about what games you go and watch. I will watch the Exeter game over the weekend, or certainly early next week. So do watch all of them.
I just wanted to ask, I felt absolutely knackered even reading about this challenge. So I wanted to ask what the hardest part for you was in terms of actually completing it physically, and there was a time that felt really, really difficult for you as an athlete.
Well, I'll correct you there because I'm not an athlete, not anymore. Certainly not. But probably the toughest would have been today. and that's just the cumulative load and the cumulative effects. The accumulation of less sleep than what you normally get. You know, when we got the start line this morning, you saw before you even set off, even with all the work that's gone on behind the scenes, trying to get you right. And that's just the nature of it. You know, you run that distance across 6 days, then on the 7th, you're going to be pretty sore and busted. So, yeah, just sort of some of the mental battle of knowing you're going to run just under 4 hours in a fair amount of pain is something you have to get your head around pretty quickly, because it ain't going away and you can't shy away from it. So you just got to get on with it and roll your sleeves up. The beauty of our team is that people know what to say, when to say it. So the music that gets played, the banter, the people that join us, the moments with those who are on the roadside, the moments with those who are there the extra mile, all give you a little boost. And you're trying to take what you can out of those to try and fuel you to get you through. So today was certainly the toughest day, but very enjoyable too.